Hopefully, yeah, my webcam mic seems to be having signal here, and we'll talk about a few things that are in the news. That's a pretty good place to start. And we've got the puppy here, and gosh, let's just get into it. What is new? This is pretty cool. I'm live on Twitter for the first time in like 4 years. It's been a while. Uh, yeah, it's been a while. So here we are. I've got my chat thing going. I'm courtesy of Restream.io, and yeah, I'm just here to answer your questions and see what's going on. In a little while, I've got an apprentice session with Backstage, so I'm going to be jumping on that. But there are quite a few good things in the news. Well, I'm a little slow to this, but there's that metaverse video that's been going around. It's been parodied many times by Mark Zuckerberg. I find that pretty funny. Oh, hang on a sec. Just trying to check if there's any chat activity. In fact, I think I'm gonna grab my iPad and just see. I don't want to miss anything. That's for sure. Things I found interesting in the news. Goodness, well, I'm a little troubled by a couple of things. The opportunity to make something more out of this scarcity that's going on. Well, not bunny ears, it's a real thing with the supply chain issues that we're having, and definitely what's going on at the Port of Los Angeles and other ports where it's just backed up. Things are not really happening. So that's a bummer. But this is a good opportunity to think about repurposing what we already have. Yeah, you probably have so many resources. Let's see here. Okay. You probably have so many resources that you don't even know that you have. And things that still work actually really well. If you have an iPhone 6, for example, you're not gonna be able to upgrade to iOS 15. That's a fact. Like, you're not gonna be able to do it. But if you have another phone, if you have like a later version, like an iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 10, iPhone 10s, you can upgrade to this latest system. And maybe you need a new battery or something. That's a heck of a lot easier than getting a whole new $1,000 phone. So there's that. There were a few interesting articles in the news. Let me just see. Oh, if I log in as my account, I might boot myself off of TikTok. So I'm going to see what happens here. Just get out of this account. I'm going to another account. Expired login. Oh no. Oh no. Add account. Well, I don't have time for that. Gotta move to another iPad. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of talking to myself here. I know I'm online on a few different channels, so just waiting for people to come in. And hey, let's face it, maybe people won't. Hey, puppy, that's all right. The point of streaming is not to get all the people. Sometimes it's not going to happen. Let's see here. See if I can get on TikTok to another channel. Okay, we go. Good here. Discover. We'll go to Apple Green Tech and check my live video and see what's going on. Okay. Turn that all the way down. Oh, that's pretty neat. I won't fill up the whole screen on this. Oh, I wonder why that's not getting broadcast to people. That could be why. Anyway, extremely boring episode today. It's just that I signed up for Restream.io and I never used it or went live. So that's what I'm trying today. It's just to get into the habit of creating some content. Because I will actually tell you, oh my gosh, I have taken like at least 20 online courses about social media. I mean, with all the modules, it's just hundreds of hours that I've spent learning how to create content. I have had a few viral videos. I have several different accounts too, so there's that. You know, when you have a lot of accounts, it does increase your chance of getting in the right niche and having the right content and using those accounts as a test account. So you can definitely see across several accounts what happens. So the person that is watching on YouTube, I sure appreciate you. Welcome. You know, if you have questions, you were only in for about 30 seconds, but it was 30 seconds that we got to share together. And that's very meaningful to me. So one thing that I've been working on is a video about how I applied at this Wonder company. It's pretty much like a dream company. It's pretty much like a super group, if you will, of all the tech stars. And I wish I could invest in it. It's pretty much going to be like an Apple or a Tesla stock or a Google stock. Or it might be nothing, really. I mean, sometimes that happens. But I have really high hopes for this company and for their stock, Humane. And I've just made it no secret about my ambitions and my excitement about this company. Well, the main thing is I really wanted to invest in the company, and there wasn't any opportunity. So I actually applied at the company, had an interview. I mean, they're getting people from like Nike, Google, Apple, like really high up people. So there's pretty much, I don't have a snowball's chance of actually getting it, but I tried. And I went to some pretty great lengths to actually try to invest in this company. Kind of ridiculous. So that was very interesting. That was an interesting experience, to say the least. It didn't really go well. It didn't really go that well. It was kind of humiliating, actually. But at least I tried, and I encourage you to do the same. You know, in life, you're going to look silly. There are going to be a lot of times that you look silly. Maybe there will be times that you're conscious of looking silly. There will be times where you're not conscious of looking silly. This is like the latter for me. I've got a little bit of a blind spot when it comes to looking silly and how other people might perceive me. It's just, I'm still an insecure person, don't get me wrong. But there are some moments that I just power through and keep doing my thing, even if I look like an idiot. And I am willing to look like an idiot for the end result, a lot of times. So in my attempts to be a content creator for Humane, it doesn't look like it's really happening. They just have like this head of marketing person who's like a superstar and was like a boss at Facebook and a boss at Nike. So good for them. I mean, they really seem like an awesome person, like an amazing talent, and good for them. I'm definitely following them on LinkedIn. But, you know, there are moments where you're just not going to do it. You're not going to hit it. So I made a video about the exceptional lengths that I went to actually... Oh, hey! Hi, people! Hi! Okay, so I'm so sorry. I've got people on TikTok that are saying hello. Hey, hi! You know, my chat thing's not working because I'm going from this other streaming software and knocking stuff off the table. So hello, and I'm so glad that you're joining. I wish I could go live on Instagram too. This is Che. Hi, Che. Hi, Che. He says hi. He loves sitting there looking out the window. And now he is stretching. Let's see. What you gonna do now, bud? Hi. You wanna come up here? Whoa. Hey, bud. You wanna come up here? You wanna go on my lap? Yeah, he's just hanging out here. Yeah, so there are times that you're gonna look like kind of dumb, but it doesn't matter. You just gotta go for it. That's the important thing. Um, so anyway, this video that I'm working on explains the incredible lengths that I that I actually tried, including, creating some viral videos, creating some viral content for this company, just in hopes that, hey, maybe they'll notice me. No, I don't think they did. I don't think they really cared. But you can't be concerned with that stuff. You just gotta keep going and keep grinding and not really care what other people think. It's easier said than done. A lot of times I can kind of power through myself and just, hey, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna be bold. I used to get up on stage like it was nothing. I was an actor, comedian, singer. I mean, I would just get up on stage. I have no fear when it comes to that stuff. I can just press play and go live. I have no fear when it comes to that stuff. Just like, let's do it. But then after I get to thinking about it, and it's just like, I can't believe it. So there are those moments too, where it doesn't really work out sometimes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But you just have to jump right in. And I was also kind of like reflecting on these great moments in time for me, really good times in life where I've had exceptional luck because I was just in the right place at the right time. And a lot of that has to do with volunteering. Like volunteering my time, being of service. Like this weekend, I was just volunteering at church. And I had an opportunity. It's behind me. I've got this work of art. Somebody came through to visit someone else at church who's also volunteering. And we had a little prayer meeting. We did some work. We worked on the grounds. Just casual. So this guy was an artist and had an art show at a big museum. And he drove through as one of his stops as he was going home. And I picked up an art piece for 75% off. And he's like a really amazing artist. I was just so happy with the piece. It was like the perfect piece for me. And it was pretty incredible. I should definitely show it to you since there are a few viewers on here. I've got to show it to the camera. Let's see here. Hang on one second. Let me show you. All right. So this is the artist. Let's see if I can get it right here. James Black, who's Southern Cheyenne and Arapaho. He's a native artist. This paper is from 1834. There are even, this is like a county register from Vernon County, Missouri. And it's just a plain paper, but this is like a traditional Native American art called ledger art. And it's mostly, I think, people from Plains tribes tend to do this kind of artwork. And it involves themes like horses, people in regalia, horses in regalia. And see this kind of sled that the horse is pulling. This is how people used to transport things with horses. And I can't remember the name for this item, but it's a way that people used to transport supplies. They used to move teepees this way and also any kind of personal goods. The person that's featured, the lady featured in the photo, has a cradle board with the baby. And there's a dog. There are dogs, breeds of dogs that go back in this country, I believe like 15,000 years, because the people, like the Southern Cheyenne people, have been in the plains for at least 15,000 years, and they had dogs. So dogs evolved from wolves and lived with people. for thousands of years that predate, of course, Columbus and all this stuff. And, the United States of America. The original people here lived with dogs and got horses from so-called explorers who came into the territories. So this is a really cool drawing with paper from 1834. So I had the chance to buy this because I was just volunteering and at the right place at the right time. Thank you so much, Brooklyn. Hey, hi. So it's an incredible piece, an incredible reminder that, hey, not only are indigenous people still here and have always been here, but their traditional stories are something that it's like, it is really worth knowing indigenous history in this country and globally too, It's just, doesn't seem like that has anything to do with tech news, but I guess the tie-in is that we were kind of like having dinner and stuff, just a small group of people, socially distanced, all vaccinated. And we were just kind of talking, and I was telling this artist about NFTs, and he hadn't heard of it before. So non-fungible tokens, that's something that's becoming really important in not only the world of art, but there are alternative assets that are being developed and really becoming important for people to use and to know about. I would just hate to think that someone who might be underrepresented in the art field doesn't have access to that. So tell your friends, tell your BIPOC friends, tell people that you know about things that you might be privy to, whether you're just really keen at listening or, just make sure that all of your friends, all of your family members have equal access to emerging information. Because that's how we're all going to get ahead. Hey, Abraham. Hi, welcome. Hello. Nice to meet you. Has anyone seen anything interesting in the news they want to talk about? Anyone interested in NFTs or the blockchain? Wondering how the blockchain is going to be used? Or what is the blockchain? What is this? I mean, is it air money? What's Bitcoin? Why is it so annoying? Why is it such a secret? And it's like really people that are so pretentious bragging about they have this, they have that. And most of these people don't even know what it is. That's the thing that's so irksome and irritating. Kind of annoying. Yeah. Well, next time I'll know to make sure that this is the right scale. Anyway, it's time to go and get ready for my apprenticeship. I sure have enjoyed talking to you. So welcome to my living room. And welcome to my life, welcome to my channel. And yeah, hope that we can be friends and that I get to understand. I will follow you back, what you're about too, and what I can learn from you. So thanks for stopping by. Just a practice stream today, just kind of stream of consciousness. And yeah, a little 18 minutes of just blah. Hello. And yeah, super nice to meet you. Hi. Hi, Ashto. Hi, Red Creeper. Yeah, well, thanks for creeping on in here. Well, I guess that's enough je ne sais quoi for today, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. I'll definitely come back.